All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're clocking in with the watch list for next week. I got it pulled up right here. We're going to take a look at some charts and see if we can chart some signals. These are stocks and cryptocurrencies. What we're looking for is the signals down here, the buy signals on our trading indicator. The green dot is our buy signal. That is what we're looking for in these names. The first one that I want to start with today that is actually firing off. Today is the 25th of October. And you're seeing AMD put in a buy signal right here, October 25th, today, just like it did back here in September. The last one that came was right there at 137. It pumped all the way up to 175 for a very, very nice profit. And you're getting the signal here today as we are recording this video. So one thing to note, though, next week is Tuesday. They have earnings, and earnings can always be a toss-up. You guys saw this week that Tesla, I don't have that on the watch list anymore because it already popped off, but we called this green dot out on Tesla back here on Tuesday, or what was that, Friday, the 18th, right around there at 217. It's now at 270, so you could see they beat their earnings, and that is what caused the stock to go on this absolute rip. I think it's up like 25% now off of that signal right there. So you could see a similar move in AMD. Obviously, if they miss their earnings, that could set it in a different direction. But with the way the monthly chart is looking on this, right, the first thing we like to look for is and make sure is that it's green on the monthly. And we don't got the dot yet, but we got a green candle. So if you have a green candle or a dot on the monthly chart, that is when you want to get in to the daily. Okay, and then pinpoint these entries. You want to line the daily green dot up with either a green monthly candle or a green monthly dot in AMD. That's going to be my top pick for next week, and my target on that would be around 173. The stop loss is going to be around 152. Here's LIT, L-I-T. Okay, this is a lithium battery tech ETF, so they focus on, it's an ETF catered toward lithium stocks. Okay, this one is also given the signal here today. Beautiful signal there. You got one back here on September 9th. Okay, that was at around $35. It went all the way up to 48 for a very nice gain. And you're getting the signal here today, October 25th, for the next round up. Stop loss on that's going to be 42. AMAT is going to be the next one. This is, they make parts for chips, chip companies. AMAT is the ticker, Applied Materials. Okay, that one also has a signal going off today. 182 is going to be the stop loss. Last time we got a signal with the blue wave down here, right? We only want to buy assets when the daily blue wave is down here. I like to use 40 as the reference. If it's below 40, that's what I like to buy. The last time you got one of those was back here in September. That was around 179. It went all the way up to 210. So again, a very, very nice 20 to 30% move there. Boom, you're getting another signal here. Stop loss on that's going to be 182. Here's NIO, given the signal here today as well on the 25th of October. Look at that. Okay, big pullback. We love to see this. Big major, like 13, 14, 15 days in a row of pulling back. Boom, green candle, green dot, stop loss, easy stop loss at $5 on this trade. Okay, last time you got one was back here in August. Okay, same kind of, okay, big dip. Okay, green dot, boom. Okay, that signal came at $4 and it went all the way up to 7. That was almost a 100% move. NIO is an electric car maker in China, so a lot more risk to this than these three names because of the market cap being so low. But $5 is where you want to set your stop loss on that if you're playing this signal here on NIO. That's a higher risk, higher reward play. Here's CELH. Okay, this is my number 5 pick for next week. We looked at this one last week on the weekly. You could see it's just gotten absolutely pounded, okay, from $100 all the way to 30. As traders, we like these big pullbacks because if you come over here to the Discord, okay, we have something called the cheat sheet here. Okay, we like this big major dip because the cycle just repeats. It'll go like this, okay, and then absolutely rip. We don't want to buy stuff way up here. Right? We don't want to buy stuff way up here. We want to buy after a major pullback on whatever time frame we're looking at. For example, this one's the weekly. It has a green dot on the weekly, right? It's pointing up. They got earnings, I think, next week as well. Nope, November 7th. That's going to be the week after. But the daily's putting in a green candle today on Friday. I like this one as long as it holds $30. Again, just waiting on that green dot, but that could definitely come on Monday. If it comes, it will be called out over here inside the Discord, just like all these were called out today. You see AMD fired, LIT fired, AMAT fired. So those are the 3 we've covered so far, but those are the top 5. Here's another one now. Snapchat, you can see this one has earnings, I believe, next week as well. That's going to be on Tuesday. There's a lot of earnings on Tuesday, folks. Next week's going to be a big week, but Snapchat looks good as long as it holds on to 10. Again, earnings is always a gamble, but I like how this chart is curling up here, right? It's curling up, and Snapchat's another name that's been absolutely denied from 17 down to 10. Snapchat, in my opinion, is one of the best social media platforms. I think they have a lot of staying power. They have a huge database. I think 300 million active users a day, maybe even more than that. Okay, they're not going anywhere, and they got earnings next Tuesday. That thing could move pretty heavily going into next week. We'll watch for the green dot. I think that thing's either going to come here today. At the end of the day, it's up about 2% right now. But I think that thing's going to come on Monday into its earnings, and I think you could get a similar move like that on Tesla. Again, this is just a watch list, guys. I'm just a guy on YouTube that's using AI to trade here, right? The thing I like about the trading indicator is it takes all the emotion out of trading. It's pretty simple. It's just green means buy, red means sell. That's as easy as it gets when it comes to trading. Here's AI. Okay, this one, the zero line isn't below, or the blue wave isn't below zero yet, but you can see the green dot came last time right above it. This is one that also has a green candle on the monthly. This is an AI play. So if you are to play this green candle here, I'd put the stop loss right there at about 24.90. No green dot on that one yet, though, but it is on the watch list, and we're watching for it. This is ALB. I think this is a lithium miner as well. This one's coming down into its moving average. We need the green dot on that again. These will be called out in the Discord when they happen. I just think they're really, really nice setups. Here's Meta. This is Facebook also reporting on Wednesday. Okay, you could see a move like Tesla on this next week if they beat their earnings. I'd imagine they're doing pretty well given the fact that it's election season and people spend a lot of money on advertising during the elections. But 559 is going to be the stop loss on this. Again, we're looking for that green dot that will be called out over there in the Discord. Here's a couple cryptos. AVAX. AVAX is down here below the zero line now, but there's no green dots. We're waiting on that. I like the 4-day pullback. Okay, for me to want to buy a stock on the daily, I need at least 4 red candles first. Okay, you want about 4. The more the better, right? So this one had 6, green candle, rip. Okay, this one has 4, so we'll see where that one turns. Again, that green dot will be called out over there in the Discord. AVE also big pullback here. This thing had a massive move. I called this one out at like $90 in the Discord. I think we were buying right here at 95. I sold it like 130, and it ended up going all the way to 180. But it is pulling back a little bit now. The monthly chart is still green and breaking out here. So again, we're playing these pullbacks. So we're just waiting on the green dot. It's on our green list, our watch list, because we're watching it, right? We're looking at it every day, waiting for the green dot to appear, right? We buy on the days where we have a green dot. Okay, that is the day we buy, the day of the green dot. And here's Affirm, also another one, big move up. We were buying this one at like $25. It went all the way up to 50. Okay, I sold that one too early. I think I sold that one around 32 as well, and then the earnings just sent it. But nice pullback here again. How many candles down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles down. Another one. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles. Okay, green candle, green dot, rip. Okay, we're waiting for that same pattern to happen. So those are the top. I think there's 10 or 12 stocks and cryptocurrencies here. Those are my top picks. These are my runner-ups, okay, Chewy, DKNG, BABA, PDD, BTC, SEI, XOM, SUI, Zillow, HD, CLF, CAT, Shopify, American Express, and GE. Those are the runners-up. Not going to cover those because they're just not quite there yet. Okay, BABA's also getting down here. You can see we just need the green dot. So not going to cover these. I think these are going to be the best setups for next week. AMD, LIT, AMAT, NEO, CELH, Snap, AI, ALB, Meta, AVAX, AVE, and Affirm. That's what we're watching. And then we're also watching these for the signal here. But you can see, I'm going to say the top 5 or 6 are going to be these ones right here. Snap, CELH, NEO, AMAT, LIT, and AMD. You can see these 3 are actually given, these 4 are actually given the signal today. AMAT, LIT, AMT, and NEO. That's it, folks. Those are the top 12 picks there for next week. Keep an eye on them. We'll be keeping you guys updated on the alerts and dots as they come over here inside the Discord. If you guys want the trading indicator, that link is going to be right here inside the Discord. Just go to this tab, click this, and it's a couple buttons. You just click a couple buttons, and all of this will load into your TradingView account to where you can get started with trading. If you guys got any questions, again, the Discord is free to join. There is a paid membership, but you guys can get my email right here and ask me questions, or feel free to shoot me a message on TikTok or Twitter. But this is my email, overkill@overkillinvesting.club, with questions. Hope this video helps. Smash a like, subscribe. God bless y'all. Peace.